New legislation would make year-round daylight saving time permanent, which means many of us would be heading to school and work in the dark and seeing more daylight later. Sleep experts say it's actually bad for our overall health and safety. Reporter Laura Podesta has more on what doctors recommend is a better option.
Many of us have strong opinions on making the adjustment when the clocks fall back or spring forward.
People just don't want darkness when they go to come back from work. It just doesn't make sense.
I like that it's not going to be dark anymore because I can go out. I feel like I won't be as tired.
Losing an hour and a half in some parts of the country because of daylight.
A bill making daylight saving time permanent is gaining steam with lawmakers. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine agrees with eliminating seasonal time changes, but instead recommends year-round permanent standard time, which gives us more light in the morning and less at night, aligning more with our body's internal clock.
If we go on to permanent daylight saving time, then in the winter months, the sun will not be rising until well later than it currently is. So in some places, well after 8 a.m. That's going to make it very difficult for people to wake up and to function.
The U.S. tried permanent daylight saving time before. Congress passed a law in the early 1970s implementing it for 2 years. But Americans didn't like it, and it was repealed.
Data shows there are significant health and safety risks when we spring forward an hour in March, including more vehicle crashes, mood disorders, and increased risk of heart attacks and strokes. Dr. Lisa Meltzer is with National Jewish Health.
With our cardiac rhythms and our health, those are certainly impacted when our rhythms get off and when we're not getting enough sleep.
Dr. Meltzer warns that longer days and lighter afternoons might be enticing, but must be weighed against the negative impacts of getting up in the dark. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
If the House passes the Sunshine Protection Act bill and President Biden signs it, it would take effect in 2023. Still ahead at noon, today's recipe can be served as a side dish, an appetizer, a tasty pizza, or maybe all three.